Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Chris Cooper, known as the Channel Guy Trader, and I'm reporting to you live from Wall Street Trading's Miami office down in sunny South Florida. Today's date is Friday, October the 4th, 2013, and here is today's midday market update brought to you by WallStreetTrading.com. I want to first start by taking a look to see how the indices are trading for the session so far for the day. We have the Dow up 40.5 points, the Nasdaq's up 23.5, the S&P is up 6.5. Taking a look at the different commodities here, SLV silver down 5 cents, JJC copper up 46 cents, GDX gold miners pretty much flat down 6 cents, GLD gold down 74 cents, crude oil showing some strength today, USO up 16 cents. We're seeing some decent action in the basic material sector. You take a look at the percent change from open, my ETF list here. We have TNA up 1.5% from the opening price. That's the Russell 2000 showing some nice strength today from the open. MOO is up 1% from the opening price. That's the agriculture stocks. XLB, the material sector ETF, up 1% from the opening price, strong. And the financials. So the top four sectors here today, top five. Russell 2000 stocks are strong. Then we have the MOO for the agricultural stocks. We have XLB Material, FAS Financials, and we have XLV Healthcare up a little over 0.5% up there, but nothing too crazy. Um, again, the outperforming ones today here look to be the agricultural stocks, the material sector, and the financials. As far as the weak sectors go here on the ETF change from percent change from open, at the bottom of the list we have the GDXJ, which is the junior gold miners. They're down about 2% today, and we have the XHB home builders. They're down about 3.25%, and SLV IYR near the bottom of the list. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about this market action we had here this morning. Starting off with the 15-minute chart of the ES. You can see after yesterday's sell-off, big sell-off yesterday, as you can see here, and then after we rallied up a bit, sold off a little bit more into the close. And after yesterday's sell-off overnight, we traded sideways, held a nice bid down here on the ES around 1467. You can see here this 1470 level was pretty key overnight. We rallied above 1470, did a little bull trap there, got back above 1470. Nice little move where we flagged off of that 1470. So a lot of players that are trading the ES from this morning, they're long from this area 1671. So what happened on the open? Well, on the open, we were able to draw this little trend line right here from the low from yesterday, the low that we made overnight to the low that we made. From those two lows, we took that trend line analysis, duplicated it, drew a little parallel trend line from this little key inflection points right here and right here. And what do you know? We have a nice little upward channel. As you guys know, these upward channels usually resolve to the downside, but when they don't, you usually get a fast spike up. That's exactly what we got right here once we broke over the top of the trend line, and then we pulled back, held the pullback, which now acts as resistance, now acts as support. And now we're going to be watching pretty closely this 1675 level on the ES. As long as we hold above this key trend line and we don't fall back inside this channel right here, I think we're probably going to trade sideways to higher. And we can also possibly form a little ascending triangle off of that little up move, a little bull flag right here that can be forming for a new move up in the afternoon session. Right now, we're pretty much doing nothing over here at the office, just waiting for the next move. Caught a couple of equity trades. Well, caught one good equity trade in WLT, which we've been watching for the past couple of days, and had some good news out from activists supposedly looking to take over Chatter, or some activists looking to purchase some shares. Let me see exactly what the news is here. Give me 1 second. So the news on WLT hearing strength attributed to Chatter, the activist investor could have taken a stake in the company. So that's causing the stock to pop up a bit. Plus the sector and the basic material sector is pretty strong today. So that's going forward for the afternoon session. Again, keep an eye on that key level 1675. keep an eye on that key level 1675. And if we start trading over 1680, we can make a move back up towards 1682, 1683. Those are going to be some upper levels that we'll be watching for the afternoon session. The 200-day moving average on the hourly chart of the ES is up here around 1683, half 1684. All right, so as far as the other sectors go here, the Nasdaq and the Russell, you can see the Nasdaq, same thing here, getting a nice little bounce, nice little move up from the open. Pretty much opened up flat from yesterday's close, opened right at yesterday's close, rallied up, pulled back in. Now trading sideways, holding a nice bid at 79. If the triple Qs could get over 79.20, look for this thing to start making the way back up towards the previous day's opening price, which is around 79.50 or so. So far, we do have a nice little uptrend intact from yesterday's lows and the little pivot low that we made today. Taking a look at the Russell 2000, The IWM, same thing there. All right, opened up slightly higher than the previous day's close. Little uptrend line in play as well. Little upward channel you could draw in there right now. And this thing is making its way back up towards the previous day's opening price and previous day's highs. Russell 2000 showing some decent relative strength today from the to the other indices. And then we have the SPY, of course. Like I showed you guys, this low connect to this low from this morning. You have a little steep upward channel, then you could draw in right there. We hold above 16, 168.30 or so. We should be looking for a move back up towards yesterday's open price around 168.80. All right. So what about the stocks? How are the stocks looking? Well, again, we had a great trade in WLT. Let me bring up the screen here. Okay. WLT again. We've been watching this stock. Had a nice little pop up on the open. All right. We caught a little bit of this move up, but more or less we got involved around 1466 for a nice little pullback entry right here, which I tweeted out on StockTwits. So if you don't follow us on StockTwits, if you're not following me on StockTwits at Ask Chris C Trade, please do so. You could get some good trades that I provide to you guys on there. And then, so far that ABC measured move should take us to a high from this little ABC measured move that we're looking for. Should take us to a high of, say, 1520 is where the Fibonacci extension measures out to. So from right here to right here, that move, 1520 is a target, 100% measured move there. But we'll see. Right now, it's having trouble at the 61.8% Fibonacci extension. Aside from that, again, I am looking for the stock to go over 15. If it does, teeter out a bit today in the afternoon session, it does still have a nice little update. Keep an eye on this 1-4 for Monday. Sohu up 5% from the opening price. Again, this has been a strong stock. We've been talking about the stock intraday in our room a bit here. So again, make sure you check out our chat room, mywallstreettv.com. Password to log in is SMART, SMART. But Sohu, Baidu, all those Chinese stocks have been in play. Sina, they've been trading pretty well. They're a little bit kind of choppy to upward today on the Baidu. On the Sina's trading pretty clean like Sohu. Got a 5-minute chart, a 15-minute chart over here looking pretty decent. Again, these names do have a lot of more upside potential, but right now you want to wait for them to pull back a bit if you didn't get the nice little move in the morning. What else here? What else are we talking about here this morning? So the Chinese stocks are looking good. LNG continues to be a strong energy stock name. Keep an eye on that one. You had the PBPB IPO today. Yahoo was up 2% from the opening price. This one has been a strong name as well. Actually just breaking out right now from this little sideways consolidation. Take a look at this, folks. Yahoo traded sideways, holding support at the previous day's highs, and now it's making a move to the top side. It's actually about to break over. Once it gets over 34.70, it's going to be back above Wednesday's highs. This stock's pretty much on fire here. The financials, they're holding up well today. Financials are near the top 3 in the list. You have JP Morgan. JP Morgan getting some nice action in there. All right, a 5-minute chart right here. Make this one screen. So JP Morgan getting some nice action there. See the stock's moving straight up. 1 second here. I'm trying to fix my charts for you guys. JP Morgan, nice looking chart there. What else we have? We have Goldman Sachs. All right, Goldman Sachs showing a little bit of weakness today compared to other banks. Bank of America, same thing, showing some relative weakness to the banks. Let's see, Wells Fargo trading sideways, and Citigroup showing some strength today. It was able to bounce right off of its lows for the days and make a move back up towards the highs. So trading in the range a bit. Aside from that, folks, not really seeing much this morning. Again, we've been focusing on some of these little energy stocks here since the sector's been getting better, and just pretty much watching the general market as we have all this little political stuff on TV, which is making the markets pretty volatile in both directions. But aside from that, have a great day, folks. We'll catch you guys for the weekend review. If we don't get a weekend review out, we'll definitely have some analysis on our Facebook page. So make sure you follow us on our Facebook page, Wall Street Trading. Yeah, Wall Street Trading on Facebook. If you're in the South Florida area, you can go to meetup.com and follow us at Wall Street Trading South Florida for our events that we host down here at our Miami office. Have a great day, folks. Have a great weekend. Take care. Bye.